Hi guys, I'm Damian from Grafico. I've just popped over to sunny Adelaide. I'm with the lovely Lysandra, and I'm in front of a project we've been working on with both Alisa and Lysandra, showing off this amazing house. So Lysandra's going to take me through her rooms, then we're going to go through Alisa's, and then you can tell me which Grafico and which room you like best.
Lysandra's, Cohen, Emerson's, dark side,
Let's
side.
see.
Come on through.
Let's go through. Okay, first room, I am in Cohen's room in Lysandra's house. So tell us a little bit about the choices in here because it looks stunning.
Oh, thank you. So Cohen is my 11-year-old son, and I guess I wanted to go a little bit more playful in this room, but something that he could still grow into, that I didn't have to change in like a year or two down the track.
Yes.
There's longevity, but at the same time, it's still, you know, with this mirror, it creates that like interest that I was looking for.
Well, I think so too. I mean, it's just beautiful. Lots of beautiful colours, soft sort of, almost a grey, sort of greeny grey sort of thing. Just beautiful, and it ties into everything else too, doesn't it?
I wanted to kind of create almost a bit of a Australiana feel in this room. You know, with got the gum tree here, well, the fake gum tree. And, you know, with this obviously the mural of kind of, I guess, outback Australia to a certain extent, maybe not quite outback, but country Australia.
Well, it's iconic country Australia, isn't it?
It is.
And there's this beautiful sketched sort of pattern as well.
Yeah, it almost, well, it looks almost hand-drawn to a certain extent.
Yeah, so these are original etched drawings from the 1800s.
Oh, right.
And they've been reproduced into a wallpaper with our design team. Yeah.
Oh, they're
so
right.
That's what
original.
They are.
Yeah,
so that's why you've got all that beautiful detail up close, which is really nice. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think like from a distance it kind of looks like, you know, a mirror, but when you go up closer you can see the finer details, can't you?
Correct. Yeah. All right, well that's beautiful. Now on to the next room. Okay, now on to Emerson's room. So tell me all about this one.
So Emerson is my 13-year-old son, and I wanted to make this room a little bit more, I guess, sophisticated, a little bit older, more age appropriate. Also something he could have until he's ready to move out in 5 years' time. Probably 10 years' time now.
You're going to let him move out, are you?
Well, it's probably 10 years' time with this economy, isn't it? That natural look of that linen, striped wallpaper, it just, and when you go up, like it really does, like the texture, you probably can't see it from afar, but that texture when you go up, you know, it's got that linen touch to it.
I think you just can't go wrong with classic stripes, classic patterns, classic stripes. I talk about it all the time, but you can't go wrong. It's just beautiful. It's really age appropriate, but it can be young or old, and you can change the colours. In this particular room, we've gone with a beautiful charcoal on a sort of nice warm linen background, so really beautiful look.
100%. I thought that the black might be a little bit too harsh, so that charcoal is just, I think it's the perfect touch, and it complements everything else that's going on in the room as well.
I agree. Well, that's been fantastic. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay, we're in Alisa's house, and I'm in beautiful Dash's room. So tell me all about this room and how this came about.
Oh, look, kids' rooms are tricky, especially like he's 7.
Yeah.
So it was a challenge trying to create something that was fun for him now, but something that he could grow into.
Yes.
We're very busy these days, so I don't want to be restyling and decorating in a couple of years.
Understandable.
I wanted to create something that was really warm and inviting and calming after a big day.
Yeah.
You know, running around at school, you want them to come back to a sanctuary and sleep well, which he has.
Good.
He loves his room. Literally,
there you go.
I had the best sleep ever.
Really?
Yeah, and then I sleep up here too because, well, not all the time, but I love sleeping in his room because it is so calming.
It is so calming in here, and I got that sense as soon as I walked in here, and that's great because that's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah.
To walk into a room and get that feeling straight away is brilliant. So, I mean, it's beautiful what you've done here. I think all the colouring is beautiful, and the wallpaper choice, I don't think you can go wrong. I think it's stunning. It's got a little bit of Australiana.
Yep.
It's got those gold tones, and yeah, it's beautiful.
I think it's just the perfect combination with the wall panelling and the green colour. It makes everything feel really organic. And I feel like there's even some movement in the wallpaper, which I love.
Yes.
And you know what? He's 7. Maybe this room is a little bit grown up for him, but at the end of the day, I love it. He loves it too.
Well, it sounds like he loves it too.
He absolutely loves it.
The client's happy, mum's happy, so what else do you need? That's perfect. Very good. Well, beautiful room. So let's go on to the next one. So lucky last, this is Nate's room. So tell me all about this, because this is not something that was in our catalogue. This is a custom one that we've designed for you here.
It sure was. So Nate is 12.
Yes.
So another challenge to create something that he could grow into,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he's becoming not quite a young adult, but he
definitely,
doesn't want, you know, the kitty stuff. So, I mean, he didn't get a say in his room, let me just say that. But yeah, I wanted to go another bold colour palette. He loves the colour orange.
Okay.
So when I created his room, I started with a wall panel, I started with a curtain. I was like, that wall needs something, but I don't know what, and I don't want to go too bold. I don't want to go too much pattern.
Yeah.
And then I worked with your designers, your in-house designers, to create something a little bit more bespoke, and we modified the colour, and there's some like rust in there that you can't quite see from here.
No, the texture and detail is beautiful.
Yeah, there's some movement in here, but it still packs a punch.
I agree. Look, when I first heard about this brief, when you first briefed us on this, I was like, oh, I'm not sure if that's going to work too well, but I think it's brilliant. It's sort of, you got this look at almost like mountain ranges, or you've got the tool and paper look, you know, people can read into it in different ways, and I think it's beautiful. It's just got some beautiful texture to it, and it's good if you don't want to commit to something really out there like a mural.
Yep.
This is a good kind of in between, isn't it?
100%.
And really sort of gender neutral.
Yep.
And would last a long time.
Oh, what I love most as well is that in 5 years' time, if he changes his mind and he's at home until he's 25
or more.
These days. These days.
We spoke about that with Lysandra before. Definitely.
And then, you know, I can pull it off and start again. I think that's, you can go a bit more bold with confidence as well. So.
I think you've done a brilliant job, as is the rest of the home as well. So it's actually beautiful. So congratulations.
Thanks so much, and thanks for being involved. We loved working with you guys.
It's a pleasure to be involved with you guys again. Thank you. Well, there you have it, the grand tour of Alisa and Lysandra's house. Just brilliant, isn't it? So you tell us what you think the best one is.
What one do you think? Come on.
My comment? Oh, okay. I'm going to say very diplomatic and say I like one in one house and one in the other. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to do that?
That's fine. We won't put you on the spot. We'll put you guys on the spot though.
Yes, let us know. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.